So it's me again, Renate, and you are in my YouTube channel, Singing Knits, and yeah, in here we are talking about knitting and other things crafty. So if you are a new viewer, then welcome, and if you are returning one, then welcome back. It has been quite some time. Actually, this video, I was planning that this would be a weekly vlog, but life happened and my son got ill, and I was a little bit sick too, and yeah, right now I am a little bit better. My nose is running a little bit still, but I'm better. So yeah, I am filming this part already at the end, so I can tell you what are you going to see today here. Yeah, I forgot to mention that this is planned to be a weekly vlog, but it is going to be a knitting journal with a little bit of vlog part that I started to film 3 weeks ago, if I am correct. Yeah, before I tell you what what are you gonna see today, I will tell you what I am wearing today. And today I am wearing my fall cleaning sweater, which is free pattern, and at this point the pattern in parts can be found in my Instagram, in my saved highlights, but we also have a Facebook group, and right now I am working on PDF, so there's gonna be a full PDF when everything will be clear, and it's gonna be easier to navigate through that, and I will post this PDF on Ravelry, and I am pretty sure that I will upload it on Google Drive, and I will most probably upload the link on my Instagram or something like that, so that for those of you who cannot use Ravelry, that this pattern would be available for you too. But yeah, a fall cleaning sweater. I will show you a bit of texture that we have here. This is sweater that is made using leftover yarn, and it is very oversized, as you can see here. It's very oversized, and it's chunky, not chunky, but bulky weight, I would say. And I used different yarns with different textures, colors, and with different yarn fibers in it. So yeah, and it has this lovely double neckline. So yeah, and this sweater has been really saving me in this cold and snowy winter that we are having here. And I hope that, oh no, it's okay, sorry, I just it is at this point it is I think +1 or +2 degrees outside Celsius, so everything is melting. There is a lot of snow here and everything is melting, and we are again in like these gray dark days, so I hope that light is good, and I put on these fairy lights here so we can get a little bit of holiday spirit and things like that. So yeah, that is about what I am wearing, and now I will insert a clip of me thinking that this would be a vlog where I showed a little bit about what I started to work on, and then you will see me making an illustration for one of my recently published patterns, which was strawberry cloud socks. If you have at least one of my patterns, you know that in the front page there is an watercolor illustration, and I make all of them myself. So I thought that maybe it would be interesting for you to see a little bit of that process, how I do things. So enjoy, and I will see you in the after these two clips, and maybe I will add in a little bit of snowy Riga for you, and yeah, and then I will see you after those, and we will talk about a lot of finished projects and works in progress, and yeah, and I should warn you that I have a little bit like I don't know, Christmas elf workshop here because I am getting ready for holidays and making gifts for my family. So yeah, there is a lot of new finished objects. Most of them are kind of little ones, but it still counts. So yeah, I will see you a little bit later. So hi there, I just wanted to check in and show you what I have in works now, what has moved on, and what's finished. And the first thing that's finished is socks for my son. I showed you these at the last bit of last week's vlog, and yeah, so these are finished. Now they need to go to wash, to take some bath, and then yeah, this pair weighs 38 grams. So in here I still have yarn enough to knit some adult sized socks. Next thing that I am working on, I showed you like a little bit of this last time. At this point I have knit through 4 balls of yarn, which is 200 grams, and I will remind you that I am using Drops Alaska, which is 100% wool, and there is 70 meters into 50 grams, and it's color 61. So sorry. So this is how far I am, and I need approximately 10 centimeters, and then I will be able to start working on front and back separately. A new cast on is using this yarn that I showed you last time. This is Volga, which is 50% merino and 50% wool. I'm sorry, merino and acrylic, and it is 700 meters into 100 grams. And this one is a mix. What we have here, it is 3% alpaca, 40 merino, 17 nylon, 5 viscose, and 35 acrylic, and it is 350 meters into 100 grams. So I am using both of these yarns, and I am using 5mm needles, and I started to work on my sister's sweater. This is how far I am. I have finished with the back bodice, and now I will pick up stitches for the front. And at this point I am thinking that I will be working front and back separately till the very hem, I think, because as you can see over here, the sections of color is they are not very wide, but they are not too small too. But I am just afraid what would happen when I would join in the round, and that there will be too many not too many, but more stitches, and that the sections would be shorter. And I'm not sure if I will like the look of that. So right now I am thinking that I will be working yeah, as I mentioned, front and back separately, and then I will just sew the sides. So yeah, and I am just knitting this using 1x1 broken rib, and I really hope that my sister will like this as a Christmas present. So let's hope that that is gonna be the case. But that's all at this point, and yeah, and I will see you later. Um, Today I have a bit of cleaning day, and as I am planning to knit a few more pairs of socks for the holidays, for Christmas, then I decided that I should sort out my sock yarn stash, and it is all in these two boxes. Although there are some different yarns mixed in here, so they will need to find their new homes. So that in these boxes would be only sock yarn. Also, I will weight everything. So at this point you can stop the video and write down in the comments the weight of my sock yarn stash that you think we will have in the end. So yeah, and also I took out some unfinished sock projects that I should finish till New Year. So yeah, now you will just see a little time lapse of me sorting out everything, and then I will see you a bit later. So here we are with 2 boxes of sock yarn, and you already seen that I removed everything um, that I don't count as the sock yarn. There was a few skeins of wool and things like that laying around there because sometimes when I buy new yarn, I am just too lazy to find the correct place for for this yarn, so I just put it in the closest box. So yeah, you see 2 boxes right now. I will start with more boring one. In here, as you can see, I have a lot of black sock yarn, and out of these, the first thing that I will be knitting is gonna be a hat for my husband using 2 strands. And then I have 2 skeins of undyed Regia 4 ply, which someday is gonna be dyed. And then in here I have a performance yarn. This is Performance Cool Wool, color 78. And then this is Performance Sock Wool Prime, which is color 192. So yeah, this is as you can see, I have a lot of this performance yarn, stock yarn, as they send me like the full packages. So yeah, this is like more boring boring box, and this one is a bit more interesting. At first I have this bag I'm sorry about sounds, where is all my scraps, sock yarn scraps, and then in here you can see everything else. I have 2 skeins of drops Fabel. This one is color 104 and this one is 108. And for this one I have no purpose yet, but this one, it has also a little scrappy skein for it too, and I need to finish these socks. I just can't find the time to start working on the second sock, and it's mostly because these socks, when you're knitting them, you need to follow the charts all the time, and they are not very like brainless knitting, let's say like that. So yeah, this is that, and what else I have in here? You already saw that in here I also have these 3 mini skeins from Maruma Yarns, and yeah, they are just waiting for the right project. Then also here I have this yarn that I just recently knit my son's socks out of, and in here I have left enough to knit 1 more adult pair. Then this Drops North. This is one of the, not one of the, but the latest sock yarn that I bought. And this pink one is color 20 and this one is color 10, and they are both of the mix range. So yeah, and I have 2 skeins of each. Then also in here I have just some simple Regia 4 ply. in these two colors, just for some toes and heels. Also in here I have this, I have this performance cool wool in this beautiful green color, which is 163. Then I have three beautiful, just look at these colors, I can't even. Three beautiful skeins of Arveta Classic. This brown color is just like the most beautiful cinnamon color, and this one is color 352, and this more like a mustardy caramel color, not caramel, but it's like golden honey color, and it is 136. And then in here also I have this yarn that is gonna be my next cast on for socks, which is just some regular Regia 4-ply. And then here I have also leftovers, which is half a skein leftover from my strawberry cloud socks. Then there is this one that that's also dyed by me, and you have seen it recently when I knit mittens for my son. And oh yeah, and then this one which is leftovers from my along sweater and along hat. This is yarn that has been naturally dyed, and it is by Brambling Yarns, if I'm correct, but I will leave the link below. And it is like this beautiful yellow variegated color, and I am really cherishing it, and I know that there's gonna be some beautiful sock design in this yarn. And that's all in this box. And now I can show you all of this. These are things that I need to finish hopefully till the new year. So here I have these socks, that I should finish like yesterday basically. And yeah, I think you remember that this is a La Mana Merida yarn, which is wool and nylon and silk, if I am correct. Polyamide, not nylon, but it's kind of the same, yeah. Wool, silk and polyamide blend. So this one goes on top of my to-do list. Then I have one sock that is not knit in sock yarn, but in mohair polyamide yarn, and they are like these beautiful lacy socks. So yeah, I would like to knit the second one because I just think that they are really beautiful. Then in here I have two sock projects. The first one are these socks that I knit at the beginning of summer, I think so, and I used this Regia Perfect yarn. So one more sock needs to be done here. And then I have like this also kind of very scrappy sock that I would like to finish, and they look like this. And I am using 4 heels, and here as the this darker color is this Regia 4-ply with speckles that in the knit fabric they look kind of like this. And then I also am using some little bits and pieces of scraps. So yes, that goes on my to-do list too. Let's see what else. Oh, one more project bag here, and this one holds kids socks, and I have 2 unfinished pairs, and to finish them I need to buy this gray drops Fabel, because I have used this one in both pairs. One of them is these socks for my son, really colorful and cheerful, and these are knit using my spring socks pattern. So, and yeah, and I use this this gray as a base, and then these they were mini skeins from Wildflower Yarns. And then this yarn, which is dyed by me also, and is like kind of Christmassy colors. And then these are, I think that sorry, I have been talking for so long, but this one I knit using my Sarah sock pattern, though you cannot see flowers very well here because you kind of can't see them, but not very well because the contrast between 2 colors are not very good. And then here is my own hand-dyed yarn. So yeah, this is something I would like to finish too. I just need to buy that drops Fabel in grey color. And then now for the conclusion. As I mentioned, I weighed all the yarn, and my sock yarn stash is 2 kilos and 333 grams. So yeah, we'll see how much I will be able to knit till end of this year. So that's all for today, and I will see you a little bit later. So I am back, and I hope that you enjoyed what you saw. Actually, I forgot to mention that you would see also how I arranged my sock yarn stash. So there was a little bit of that too, but I hope that that was interesting. I'm sorry, I will yeah, I think this one is a little bit better. But yeah, I hope that that was interesting too. Okay, where should we start? Um, no, this is. I'm sorry. The light is just making me crazy today, and yeah, this is better. So at first I will show you something new that I got. Uh, yeah, I think so. Um, so about news, there are two new patterns. One of them is strawberry cloud socks that you saw me making a watercolor illustration. So I will put a few photos of them here of these socks. And then also there is a Castelluccio hat, which I have over here. Sorry, it is just yeah, you can see it here. Yeah, this is Castelluccio hat, and yeah, I will also put some photos of it here. And then for news, I received this beautiful notions bag from Veronica Strontius. Oh yeah, I have her. They are called Strontius bag. I will add in the description box below. I will also add a link where you can find it. But yeah, she gifted me this little beautiful notions bag. Yellow, of course, in my favorite color, with this little beautiful alpaca, and it is lined, and it is like divided in two, or well, there is like a divider that makes it into two big pockets, so it's over here. And then there is this little marker with with alpaca too. Let's see if no, I cannot make this thing to focus today. But yeah, this is a really sweet gift of Veronica, so thank you so much. Now when I have showed you this, I will start using it. But yeah, it's really beautiful and soft, and in my favorite color, of course, which is such a big plus. And then actually yesterday something new came out, which was collaboration between me and okay. And it is absolutely not focusing today. between me and yarn store here in Latvia, which is Wrapped in Wool, and they mostly have Lamana yarns, but they have a few different too. So if you are in Europe, maybe this store and yarn would be interesting for you. Indra from Wrapped in Wool contacted me and asked if I would like to create some illustrations for greeting cards, and I of course I said yes, and now we have four greeting cards. They are folded greeting cards, so you can write what you like inside. This is one of the designs. This is my favorite one. I like this one so much that actually the original illustration, I have it framed and it sits on my windowsill. So yeah, I will also put a link where you can find these ones in the description box. Then there is this one with little socks, and then this one which is a bit more holiday, and this is the back. So yeah, this was really interesting project, and I really liked working on it. So yeah, go and check them out. So next, let's talk finished objects, shall we? I will start with things that if you have seen my previous weekly vlogs, that you could have seen them before, so I will show those things to you first. Let's start with one of the things that I was working on for quite some time, and it is this sweater in boucle yarn, and it is really simple dropped shoulder with mock neckline, very oversized, and it's just beautiful and soft, and I cannot wait to wear it. Actually, I could try it on. So this is kind of how it looks on me. It is really oversized, even more than my fall cleaning sweater, I think. Here for you is a bit close-up of the yarn, and I really like this neckline. I think that it's really nice, and just a simple dropped shoulder construction, and at the end here of the hem I did 4-stitch I-cord bind off, and here I have 3-stitch I-cord bind off. And I also like how it looks when I fold sleeves up like this, if I need to get them out of my way. So yeah, and it is just a really simple, lightweight, soft and warm sweater that I worked on for quite some time, and I'm really happy that it is finished. So yeah, I will stay in this one for some time. Next thing that I finished is this sweater dress for my little sister. Last time that you see it, I was finished with the body. Oh, I also put a little flower here so my mom knows which one is the front. Although I have like the back neckline goes up a little bit higher, but you know, with little kids it happens sometimes that it's hard to understand which one is which side. And then I have like this just one by one ribbing on the cuffs. I also did cuffs quite long, so that this would fit her longer period of time, and I just thought that if the sleeves will be too long, she can just fold them up like this, or even like fold them up 2 times if necessary. So yeah, this one is finished, and I'm really happy how it turned out. I used 2 strands of yarn. One of them was 100% wool, and then the second one was lace weight mohair polyamide mix, 50-50 I think. But yeah, this was fun and quite a quick project too actually. So I am folding this up, and it is gonna go to my little sister for Christmas. Okay, I talked about this already. So about things that you say previously, these mittens for my son, I finished them, and I'm really happy how they turned out. I just used 2 strands of fingering weight sock yarn, and this at the bottom it is from Misfit Yarns. It is data colorway, and this black is just some Regia 4-ply, 2 strands also. So yeah, he will be able to wear them now. What else? Socks. So quite some time ago I showed you that I had sorry, I will try to deal with this light. Yeah, I showed you this sock tube, and so yeah, now I have already cut in toes and heels, and these socks are finished, and I am also really happy how they turned out. They are quite different from each other, but I think that you can still tell that they are a pair. So yeah, these are finished, and they are going into gift box too. And then also you saw that I worked on just the simple vanilla socks in this yarn, and now they are finished too, and I am really happy about it. And yeah, I really like this yarn. It is also Regia 4-ply. And then when I finished these socks from a sock tube, I had a bit else, bit more of that main yarn. This one. So I need one more pair of socks. using that yarn, and then also for the calf, heel and toes I used the same yarn that I used in these sock tube socks. So these are finished too, and now I have like two quite similar pairs of socks. So that is that. So it is 1, 2, 3 pairs of socks. These all are women's sizes. What else? Okay, let's continue with socks. In the video where I sorted out my sock yarn, I showed you this yarn, which is Regia 4-ply, and I told you that this would be the next one that I will work with, and it was exactly like that. So I knit a pair of men's socks using this as the main color, and then for the cuffs and for the heels I used just solid black from Regia, also 4-ply. So yeah, one more pair of socks, which makes me really happy. And I need to say that knitting men's sized socks is quite hard and it is not an easy job because I can show you. So this is okay, this is not gonna be easy to show on this one. So this is a women's pair, and then this is men's pair. So you can see how much more work you need to do here. So yeah, if usually women's pair I knit with 60 or 64 stitches, then for men's socks I knit them with 72 stitches, and also using fingering weight stock yarn and 2.25mm needles. So yeah, one more pair done. Okay, before we go into a little mitten madness, I will show you. So in the clip at the beginning of this video I showed you that I started working on sweater for my sister, and it is now finished. So I did exactly like I thought I would. I knit front and back separately, and then I seamed them. You can see the seam on the inside, but on the outside I think it's pretty neat. And I used the mattress stitch, and then I knit just let's see, just stockinette sleeves with quite loose cuff, so she can also, if she wants to, roll them up easily. And yeah, and then I added my favorite double neckline folded. So yeah, I can actually show you this one on me too. So one more outfit change for you. Little disclaimer, this sweater is not washed yet or blocked, so stitches are still a little bit wonky. Yeah, lightning is getting pretty bad, But yeah, this is how the sweater looks. I think that neckline is really lovely, and sleeves are quite loose and long, so they keep her warm in the winter. And for me, this sweater has not doesn't have enough of positive ease, but I think that for her it is gonna be good. So as you can see or cannot see, here is the seam. But yeah, I will come closer to my phone, to camera. Maybe it is gonna be better with the light. But yeah, this is the sweater for my sister, and now that I have showed you it, I will be able to block it, wash and block. Okay, let's move on because before we lose all daylight. So then I knit mittens, a lot of mittens. Some of them are for gifts. Okay, mostly all of them. I knit only one pair for myself. As I showed you, this is my Castelluccio hat, and for it I used the Fonte Super Tweed, if I'm right. And I have some leftovers, so I knit mittens for myself. So I will show them to you. So I used all of the green that I had, but I still have some brown left. So yeah, these are the mittens, and I made them like quite fitting because when I'm outside with my son, it is just easier for me to hold his hand and do things if mittens are not loose or not without too much of positivity. So yeah, these are my mittens. So yeah, now I have a matching set, which makes me really happy. Then I hope you still remember my bookless sweater that I finished. I have some yarn left, and I just like to use all the yarn that I have, that I had for the project. I don't like when there are lots of leftovers. So I held that boucle yarn double, and then I added a strand of mohair from my little sister's sweater. And for cuffs I used some sock yarn, yeah, held double also. And I need these mittens, which I think looks just awesome. I'm sorry, the light is just awful. But yeah, this is how they are looking, and I think that they look pretty great. Then I have three more pairs. I will show you. For all of them I used 2 strands of fingering weight sock yarn. So this is one of the pairs. I will just, and I really like this one, and I think that they are really cool. And then there is this there's like this pink that you cannot see right now, maybe like this pink tweed sock yarn with the black that I used also for my son's mittens. So these are looking like that, and these all are women's sizes. And then there is these light mittens, very neutral, these ones, but I think that they look really great too. So yeah, this was a really fast run through all my finished objects, and now we will very fast talk about things that I am working on right now, because there is no sun at the sky anymore. So sweater for my sister-in-law, if you remember. So the body is finished, and I also knit the neckline, which I think also looks very great. Yeah, I really like this. So I am using Drops Alaska and 5.5mm needles for this sweater, and I will tell you more about it when it is gonna be finished. I'm also writing up a pattern for it. Next one, as I need a few more pairs of men's size socks for the Christmas, so I am working on them. So this is Naka Boho yarn that I used for my son's socks previously, and this is just performance yarn green color, and I am working on these socks. One is finished. I need to now cast on the second one. And then I don't know if you remember, but in the last video I showed you this this yarn from Yarns from Italy. It actually came in this cone, and it's getting really dark, sorry. Actually I could try to maybe just a second, we will try it like this. I'm not sure how it is gonna look now, because I just turned on the light in the kitchen, so I don't know how things are gonna look. But yeah, it is this yarn. Oh, it's actually great. It comes in this cone. It's from Yarns from Italy. So I was thinking that I need to make one more pair of men's socks, but I really didn't have any yarn that would be great for men. And then I thought, okay, maybe I could try this one. It is, let's see, it is 50% merino and 50% acrylic, and it is 350 meters in 100 grams. And I thought I could try this. So I am working on a sock. I am using 2.25mm needles, and I am at this point, I'm this far, and they are really fun, and I really like how this yarn is looking in socks. So yeah, they really make me happy. And then also using this beautiful yarn, I am working on some man mittens. One is finished, not finished, it still needs a thumb. but I am using 2 strands of fingering weight regia, black regia, this one that I am using everywhere because I have lots of it, and then 1 strand of that this yarn. So one mitten is almost finished, and sorry, it just, and I am working on second mitten, and I really like how the colors are playing here. Yeah, oh yeah, light is a bit better, so I can show you these mittens that I showed you previously. These ones are my favorite. I think that these colors are just awesome. And yeah, and then these ones, and then these bouclés. I don't know why I didn't think that I should turn on the light in the kitchen sooner. Yeah, and then I can show you these 2 pairs of socks. I think they are pretty fun too. So yeah, and I think that I have run through everything that I am working on and that I have already finished. So I am gonna say goodbye to you now. Till the next time, and don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment and tell me what you are knitting for the holidays or just for yourself, because I totally support selfless knitting. Not selfless, oh my, selfless too, but selfish knitting. I really support it, and yeah, and push that like button, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.